for the Ascent Tournament because I'm spamming the word tournament, but it's going to be important because if you miss out on tickets for the Saturday tournaments, you miss out on a huge amount of points, and that can actually put teams that seem like they're pretty good in positioning so far for top 8 out of the running for top 8. Now, for anyone who hasn't been following, top 8, you want to be top 8 in the Ascent tournaments because that means that you will go into a further round of round robins that is reserved for the top 8, and that would be the Professionals tournament, the Spring Professionals tournament in this case. Now, my game isn't loading for some reason. Gonna go ahead and restart it. Is that a problem? Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's just gonna restart on its own. But, in any case, what I was talking about, Professionals tournament is what everybody is going to be watching at the end. Now, that's not to say that these tournaments and these games aren't important, because of course they are. We've seen very good games come up in the past so far, and they're still interesting games to watch, especially given that the meta has changed since Twister. Pretty much this is going to be the first time anybody that doesn't play tournaments is going to see tournament gameplay since Twister. So, that's always fun to see how the meta changes from one big tournament to the next. And yeah, we're gonna see the chart here. So, the team we are following, Dash RGN, Group 4, I believe. Oh, okay. So their name is Clan Families. Captained by 18327, 283007, Mayo, Megami no RNG, 18 184 190, Hyun, 118 970, Lewy, P2, and SVG or Savage. Now, the first matches of the day are going to be against BA Resolute, which we have seen pull off remarkable results in the face of their opposition, so maybe they could do something interesting on our stream. Maybe interesting enough so that the stream will end early. We will have to see. Hopefully not. Or hopefully yes, because upsets are always nice to see. But that would mean our stream would end early, unfortunately. So we are going to be rooting for RGN in this case. Or Dash RGN. I'll just call them, yeah, Dash RGN. So, I'm just gonna look over the other brackets for now, at other groups. Chu, important games for them as well, and they've dropped a lot in standing because of last week, but they probably don't have a chance to get back in, sadly. The point difference is just too large. So from Group 1, round of 16, they're going to be these teams playing so far, and the rest of them have buys. Pincer Insurgents team, so far in first place for this round of the Ascent tournaments, actually above Pramo and RGN. Both teams that were expected to be at the top. Pincer coming from out of left field and taking number 1 position for now. Impressive feat, but at the same time, let's not forget that for the Ascent tournaments, all you really want is to get into the top 8 so that you can play in the Professionals tournament. are another team that I've been watching their results. They're doing pretty well, all things considered. They've been in the game for a while, but some recent roster changes have proven to be beneficial for them. And so far, they are in the running for top 8. Now, again, they're in the bottom half of the top 8. They're in 7th currently, so they need to get tickets for this next tournament, the next ticketed tournament on Saturday. So today is going to be a deciding day for many teams. Pramo Speed About It, team that is in 2nd place for currently. JJ Purple Icon, a bunch of hard hitters. Purple in 4th right now, Scammo in 8th. Gonna be a big day for Scammo as well. Keep in mind, Pramo, Purple, and Scammo are all in the same clan family. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of games come out from there, like the results. Group 3 going to be. Wait, this is the same group? No, Group 2, Group 3, yeah. Group 3, Straight Aim True, and Fade are gonna be the biggest competition on that in that group. Blazer might put up a fight as well, and as well as Surge and Flash Thunder. RGN, 2 RGNs but not related. Storm, BA might pull off something interesting. Void is actually in an interesting spot here as well. They're in 5th currently, but the point differences between 4th and 8th in this or currently in the top 8 standings for the Spring Season Ascent is very small. It's about 1,000 points, 1,300 from Purple to Scammo, which is 4th to 8th position. So, a small misstep can mean huge things for teams here. Not getting a tournament, again, very crucial. Even like, if Purple doesn't get a ticket today, they could be knocked out completely of top 8. Just because simply making it to the top 8 tournaments, because NA is somewhat small, means that you're missing out on almost 2,000 points that another team will almost definitely get. But that's why we're here today, to see the results coming out of these games, and to see if RGN, or Dash RGN, can keep in the running for top 8. Dash RGN in 6th currently, 13,674 points for Clan Cups. But again, the difference is very tight. Between 6th place and 4th place, you have 4th place having 14,688, and 6th place having about 1,000 less at 13,674. And 8th is not a huge difference either, about the same, or even less actually. It's only 300 point difference between 6th and 8th. So again, it can mean all the difference. Ninth place currently is Straight, sitting with 12,638. Flash Thunder in 10th, 12,582. Hated is tied for 10th with the same amount of points. Achu in 11th with 10,237. So it's basically Straight and Flash Thunder have a chance if they perform well, and if pretty much all the teams above them, meaning Purple, Void, Dash RGN, R, and Scammo don't get tickets to the next ticketed tournament. And that if that does happen, then they do have a chance to get into the top 8, sneak their way in, and play in the professionals tournament. So we're just waiting on the next games that are going to happen shortly. 7 minutes until the games, 3 minutes until invite. So I'm just going to sit tight for now. I would play Uprising, but the games are actually decently long, and I'll almost certainly miss out on the invite. Let me just go ahead and check the chat. Let's see what you all are saying. So volume is low apparently, and I'll have to fix that. Let's see if I can figure that out because I've always had troubles with this. Okay. Hopefully this will be different and it'll be somewhat louder. Platoon invite from Jake Knight. Can't platoon right now, sorry. Um, hmm. Looks like I have the invite, so we're gonna join the room. Dash RGN already in the room. Canal is going to be the first map. BA having a good run on Canal against the team of Achu last time. So we'll see how their strat holds up this time. Now we have the ominous 6 number names sitting in the training room. Or not the training room, the tournament room. We have on the team so far T95 E6, STB1, and a 268 readied up. I'm not even sure what to call these these numbers. I'm probably just gonna have to refer to them by their tank choice. Hopefully they're different enough that you can understand. But I guess anonymity is their goal, so it might not be the best idea um, to even try. Double Sheridan's readied up on the team of BA so far. We'll see if they keep them though. Double Sheridan has been a popular choice on EU teams so far in this tournament. Not in this tournament, of course, on the EU side, but the mobility of the Sheridan allows them to make very good use of cap strategies and makes them very popular for that sort of thing, especially early game, where captures can make the difference in the push later on, or in deciding in who has to push and who has to hold. Now, this meta has been somewhat slower, much slower than what was in Twister. So a lot more tactical capture strategies as well as decapture strategies where people try to reset the base. But not seeing a lot of rush strategies so far where someone decides to push into the enemy team straight off the bat. But maybe we'll see something different today. I am always very curious to see what works and what doesn't work. So, looking back at the team list, we see tripled IS4, 268, Batchet 25T, STV1, and T95E6 on the team of Dash RGN. Now on BA we have double Sheridans, the E5, a Progetto, and a T62A. Progetto just unreadied. They have 3 unready tanks so far. BA making some final adjustments to their lineups. A mouse on Canal, interesting choice. So now we have double E5, double Sheridan mouse, 62A, Herman, trying to decide which last tank they should take. Alright, so it seems like the audio is much better now, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully the game sound doesn't get drowned out, but I'm not too worried about that since it's not as important. We just want to see good games. And if you like my commentary, maybe you'll keep it unmuted. But important part first, the games. Alright. As we're getting into it, ended up that the last tank to be readied up would be an IS4 on the side of BA. Loading into Canal, we have Dash RGN on the north spawn, BA on the south spawn. So off we are in our spectator mode. Oh no, I forgot to change my mouse. Alright, so we missed kind of the important part. But Sheridan is getting onto decap. Hyun going to be keeping light spots. Oh my god, 11, 8, 9 gets nuked in the bat. He's going to be trying to spot C, but way too late. No resets come in. BA with cap advantage now. I was going to say a tiny cap advantage, but now they have 2 captures to Dash RGN's 1. David shooting a missile towards Hyun, not connecting. A lot of tanks over here on BA's side spotted. We have also double IS4s, a T95E6, and an STV1. This is going to be a brawl on this side. Sheridan puts a shot into the ice 4. He takes some damage on the crossing. Sheridan takes some hits as well. TF World Gen is getting pushed on the other side, but this is the brawl that I'm going to be focusing on for now. Frakes taking a shot in the E5. Some pressure from Dash RGN. Dash RGN takes a cap, takes the A cap in the bat chat. Megami and 28 working on Frakes. Frakes taking a ton of damage. He's going to be very low. He's caught in a crossfire by the T95E6 and these double IS4s. He's not going to survive this. He goes down. BA's defense, one man short now, and now RGN being able to swing the cap advantage in their favor. They are going to be a little bit more passive now, or it seems now 1837-2. Sheridan goes down. Hyun takes him down. TF World, CJ is going to be coming in the back, trying to put a shot into Hyun, trying not to get nuked by the 268. 268 puts a huge AP round into it, while Dash RGN is pushing on TF World and the 62A of BMT. TF World is not going to survive this. Is going down, triple tapped right there. 268 and double IS4s. TF World still not dead. Hyun going to pick up the kill. TF World CJ getting chased down by a bad shot as well as a T95E6. Going for the mobility. He actually survives a shot because it hit the pole there. That's something you don't see all the time. Takes him down without dying yet. TF World is about to go down, but he is going to put another shot in possibly, and he doesn't get it off. Dash RGN, perhaps a little bit frustrated with the sloppiness at the end with picking up the kills, but they pulled off the win in the end. Well done by Dash RGN. Being able to put Frakes into a crossfire. Frakes potentially over pushing into a bad position. Punished heavily for it. When they had a cap advantage that wasn't necessarily necessary. I'll rephrase that because that's pretty terrible. It wasn't the best choice to try to aggress when you have cap advantage. Now, a lot of teams have this mistake where they try to over push, or they get the cap advantage and things start going their way and they get a little bit excited and lose focus, make mistakes. Now, on the contrary, there's also the times when teams get down on caps or down on positioning or something and they become frustrated as well. It's a huge mental game at this point. Being able to come back for some good pushes later on, or being able to keep your nerve in a tight situation and coming out on top later on with clear thinking and good communication. Communication is key in these types of tournaments, especially when it comes down to pushes where focus fire is going to be the decider. Next games, Canal again, spawn swapped. We're going to see Dash RGN on the south spawn rather than the north this time. Strategy somewhat different, and they might change it up entirely. Now we have a Batchat 25T, double IS4s, a 268, STB1, T110E5, and a 121. For Dash RGN, for BA we have Chieftain Mark 6, IS4, Progetto double Sheridans again, E5, and a 113. It looks like BA is going to be going onto the B cap. We have Hyun looking for spots on D, eventually going to be pushing towards D if they deem it safe. TF World Gen is actually going to be pushing up into this corner here, or not the corner, into the bowl. Going to be spotting anything that's sitting back here. The Batchat might take some huge damage here. They have to connect their shots. taking 245, a lot of shots coming in, but not a lot connecting. Takes a huge hit from, it seems like a Sheridan that was in the corner capping a, could have been an HE from a 120 as well with a decent roll. Now, BA have a tiny cap lead, it looks like. Yeah, fraction of a second. So, it is going to be on dash RGN to make a push. Larry already coming up through the middle. Again, Canal, not something I went over this stream, but something that I've gone over in a previous stream. Canal is a map where it's very difficult to push later on in the game. Now you see here, there are basically 3 lanes you can attack from. The middle, or each side of the map, the spawns, basically. BA have been they've done well to not bleed, of course, and they've done well to get the captures quickly. So, they're in a decent position to hold this, and if they can do so properly, they will win the game. Now, on the side of dash RGN, they're going to have to look for some bleeds if possible. But they're going to have to make a kill or delay caps a little bit, which can be possible with a mobile tank such as a medium, or by throwing a heavy onto cap, even though they take a lot of damage from BA's firing line back here. You see the E5 has shots on B as tanks are moving up. We have the Chieftain being able to put some shots in as well. Sheridan over here is going to be spotting the mid. You always want someone spotting the mid here if you're going to be playing tournaments. Once you do your setup, the 113 over here is going to be manning this ramp, trying to get spots off that way or that way, and just spotting and resetting the cap once they do push. TF World Gen in this position is going to be trying to get some spots over this way, even though it is difficult. As you can see, there's a lot of soft cover that way. And the distance is just enough so that you can sneak mediums past. Like you see here, mediums are stacking up on this side. So it looks like dash RGN are going to be making their play this way as well as through the middle. Perhaps using the IS-4s as screening for the mediums to come in and try to pick up some kills. But not really sure yet. Bad chat. Yes, Larry is going to be moving up. Actually a very safe route here. Not a lot of ways you can get shots that way. Well done there. Not something you see very often. 1-2-1's putting some shots all the way across the map, but it's gonna be very difficult at that range to connect anything. It's up to RNG at that point. Larry, again, IS-4 being thrown onto cap to delay it. Now, it's going to be up to BA to counter push and try to get some kills because their cap advantage is now lost. You see, dash RGN are going to be up on caps now. Herman taking a huge amount of damage into 113, not being able to connect a lot of shots. BA not being able to focus fire out a tank yet. 28 is going to be backing up into safety. Herman is probably going to go down. Larry taking some damage, but he's taking damage in place of 28. So, focus fire. Larry's going to take some damage again. Not going to go down. CJ also on the other side of the map. Sheridan trying to get some kills on the mediums, but it was all in vain. Good HP sharing by the IS-4s and the E5 there. Again, critical HP sharing. If they had lost a tank in that cap delay, then it would have been all in vain. But not only did they delay the cap enough to get the advantage, they were able to pick up the 113 who tried to push in for damage and kills. Well executed push by dash RGN there. Actually an interesting route taken by Larry in the IS-4. And that's always something that you like to see. Let's check the standings so far for the other teams. Achu still hasn't updated. CFR has updated. Not the recent match. Insurgents won their match against Cruel 2-0. Hated hasn't updated for the last one. Primo won their match 2-0. Purple Crucial Games won their match. Going to have to face off against MM. MM not in the running for top 8, but they could ruin Purple's. Yeah, they could be a dark horse as BA were last time. Putting Purple in a very tough situation. Scammo actually gets 2-0'd by JJ. Now that's gonna be huge. JJ, I'm not sure if they were running. In the running, I mean. No, JJ weren't in the running for a top 8, but Scammo has basically been eliminated from the top 8 if provided that Straight and Flash Thunder get tickets. Or Straight or Flash Thunder. They can both replace Scammo very easily at this point. So, it's going to be up to Straight to continue their wins. Well, now that they're in the semifinals, they've actually secured tickets. So, it looks like Straight is going to be competing against Flash Thunder for the top 8 position now. Interesting turn of events there. Scammo had to win that game. Unfortunately for them, they were not able to pull through. RGN winning their games. Again, or obviously Dash RGN won their games against BA, we just saw that. Hasn't updated who they're going to be fighting next. Storm winning both their games today. Up against RGN, going to be a tough fight for them. Void haven't updated. Coronavirus. Oh, too soon. Resurgence, we'll check them too. Hasn't updated yet. Results haven't updated yet, even though they should have, I believe. But, let's see. We'll play a game in Uprising while we wait. Alright, let's see. Up against an E100 on i7, 57 heavy, double T54s, a T92 and a Sheridan. Sorry, I swore. Oh, I can't drive. Oh no. Oh, I was distracted there. I should have had a shot. Oh, he gets spun around. i7 putting a shot into our IS4. Me being a bot, missing the shot. 57 is going to try to put some shots into me, but I'm around the corner. T92 just did a debate there. I'm still a bot, can't pen this IS7. E100 is going to be poking now too. Oh, my aim is just horrendous. I way rushed that shot though, to be fair. This side isn't looking very good though, so as soon as I get the chance, I want to get out of here. When in doubt, load heat. This IS7 is going to try to shoot me, but check this out. Oh. Oh, you thought. Now I get out of here. Oh god. I have to get way out of here though. Put a shot in as I cross. I'm still a bot. And I'm gonna mess up my driving. Our IS4 went down. This is so sad. Can we get an F in the chat? 57's making a big brain poke. Sheridan's gonna be coming up on my side here. Just gonna put my front aim. Oh, he misses the missile. Oh, let's spin him around. Coming to me now. Oh no, that was a bad poke. Wait, who shot me? T92? Oh, it's the IS-7. He's playing dead. He just baited me. You can't really angle in this tank. So you gotta poke out the front instead. Sheridan's gonna try to put a shot out. I bounce off the bottom of his tank. Oh no. He used my trick against me. So evil. Oh no. No, you're not. Not yet. Shit, I'm still not dead yet. I should be dead though. Oh, E100's gonna try. Nope, he doesn't want to anymore. Nope, he does. Oh, I almost forgot about the I7. Oh, get around the corner. Oh, good shot by him into the turret. Let's see what we want here. I don't want double shot. I actually don't like double shot as much. It's good if you have really good mobility, but otherwise it just makes shooting very painful. I want to go super speed now. Get back into the fight. Zapped. Oh, he missed that missile. He should have just shot APCR at that point. Even though it was tough to pen. I could see the missile shoot there. Oh, 57 has Inferno. That's scary. E100 has lightning too. But he's got the small gun. Oh no. Oh, the E100 or the 57 just put a huge shot into our I7. I want to focus him out because he's more dangerous. And he's on a clip reload. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna flip this guy around and go for it. Oh, okay. Well, this works still. I'm kind of blocking shots here. I'm trying to get out of the way of our IS-4 so he can put a shot in. Oh, that was a bad shot. I should have had the kill there. I might take a shot in return. Oh, I am struggling. Oh, he's gonna... Jeez. His aim is not bad. I finally put a shot in. Now see, that strat is actually kind of OP because the play dead basically eats any damage for you. He's gonna try to... Oh, let's spin him around again. $50B is on reload. I thought he had more in the clip. Oh, E100 just bombed him. That was a terrible shot. I got baited. Imagine getting baited by a side-scraping light tank. Sheridan respawned. Oh wow. He came out of nowhere. And I'm still being a bot. Oh no. Oh, is he gonna go for me? Oh. Eh. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he got bombed. Oh no. Wait. Oh. He thought. Oh no, he's gonna get me still. Oh. Oh. APCR still bounced. Ah, he's done. This is so sad. He's still got another life though. Sorry, bud. Actually, this Sheridan's gonna be annoying. No, he's running away. Is he? Well, let's go up here then. Nope. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. The IS-7 is gonna come and just yeet me. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna shoot HE to waste his play dead, but I missed. All I had to do was hit. All I had to do. Oh. I am so bad. He should have reload now. I'm terrible. I'm just bad. Alright, Inferno. Let's get this. Let's get this bread. Let's see how much damage we do with Inferno. If I hit. Oh! RIP! I saw he was playing dead, but then just didn't register until I killed him. Got him with the splash damage. Wait, the Inferno just went straight through the that's crazy. I didn't know it did that. Oh, imagine actually hitting a shot. I wish I could upvote in this mode. I would just give this guy an upvote. He did some good damages. Six minutes into the game, so wait. No, 6 minutes until the invite. 10 minutes into the game, I believe. But let's check the standings anyways. I don't think I have enough time either way. Achu winning their game against Rus, moving on to the semifinals, securing a ticket. They're going to be going against Hated as well. Pincer Insurgents. We saw that they won their game. Hated and RVG in the semifinals. Oh no. As well. Are actually losing to Hated. That's going to be huge because they were in the running for top 8. And it looks like they're not going to get tickets either. So there's actually 2 positions open for top 8 that have not gotten tickets in this tournament. So it could actually be Flash Thunder and Straight moving into 7th and 8th positions instead of R and Scammo. That's actually huge. I really thought R would be at top 8. But, as I'm saying, the running has been very close. And any small misstep could cost them big. And it seems they misstepped here. Now let me just make sure that I'm not just making stuff up. So yes, I was correct. Top 4 positions get tickets for the ticketed tournament. So anybody making it to semifinals, these 4 have tickets. And they'll be moving on again to the ticketed tournaments, which are where you get the huge cups. Scammo not getting tickets either. Again, probably getting knocked out of top 8 because of that. But it is possible that you'll have clans in the same clan family working together and kind of donating tickets to get into the ticketed tournament, since Wargaming has basically said that they'll allow it for this season. Not something a lot of people agree with. I don't agree with it either. I just don't think that's not even like immoral, but like it's not like that clan earned the right to the tickets. So I don't really like clans getting bailed out by that. But Wargaming has said that that's fine, so that's gonna run for this season. Now, they have also said that they're gonna change it for the next season, but for this season, it's a go. So we'll have to see. Maybe Scammo gets some tickets that way, and they're able to make top 8. Or get another chance to make top 8, because that still doesn't guarantee them top 8. Straight beating OEA in the semifinals now, they are able to get tickets. Or they're getting tickets, basically. Surge getting tickets as well. Flash Thunder getting tickets. So, again, Flash Thunder and Straight possibly taking 7th and 8th positions. It'll all come down to how well they perform in Saturday's tournaments. We have Storm, Void, RGN, and Dash RGN getting tickets as well. Void pulling out on top, 2-1 against Chrono. Chrono weren't in the running for top 8, but that doesn't matter because they can still again ruin someone's day. Now, before I get into the room, I'm just gonna check the rewards for these. Well, let's check the previous ticketed tournaments. So, in the chart, we have basically, what is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 teams. Oh, I could have just looked at that. 17 teams participating in this tournament. So, based on that, the rewards mean that you're guaranteed at least this many cups, 2,371. 2,371 cups just by getting a ticket today. Now, if we look at Scamo's points, 13,312. And we look at Straight's points, 12,638. If you do the math, if Straight even participates in the ticketed tournament and Scamo does not, that means that they're getting automatically 2,371 more cups than Scamo are. Now, there is some more cups that are awarded for today's tournaments. So, we'll check those. Scamo would have made this many. So, basically 1,000 points. Let's see. Almost 1,400 point difference just for Straight making it to the ticketed tournament. Straight and Flash Thunder, that is. Flash Thunder is only about 50 points behind Straight, so the math is just about the same. I can't do I'm not going through the detailed calculations, but the way it's looking is Scamo is not going to be making top 8. The point difference between Scamo and Straight right now. Oh yeah, and I forgot, Straight are going to be making more points, so that's basically mute. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more difference between Straight and Scamo. So yeah, Scamo and are basically out of the running, unfortunately for them. Straight and Flash Thunder able to pull through, get these tickets for this important Saturday tournaments. My mind is kind of just wandering because I'm looking at the lineups and that's a lot of HP on the side of Void. So far, 4 mice readied up without HP buff. The HP boost equipment, that is already 12,000 HP, which is going to take a long time to kill. It doesn't matter if you're penning all your shots at that point. That's just a block of HP. Double 50 Bs on the side of Dash RGN, a Sheridan, a 268, double IS4, and a mouse. And from Void, it's hard not to see what their lineup is. It's 6 mice and an IS4. Okay, 5 mice, an E100, and an IS4. Now, that's a huge amount of HP to deal with, and that's a ton of armor to deal with. Faust, an interesting map though, because while there are a lot of opportunities for crossfire or poking out of interesting corners and putting some shots in but then retreating, there's also a lot of chance for corridors and being able to cut off the enemy. So, a mouse, if positioned correctly on this map, is going to be a pain to deal with. And we're gonna see if Dash RGN is able to pull this off. And if Void is king of the Mega Mouse strats. I'm interested to see what the outcome of this is gonna be. A much softer lineup versus a ton of German steel and Russian reinforcements. We're going into Faust. Dash RGN gets north spawn, if I remember correctly. Void taking south spawn. Now, Faust, Faust is a 4-capture map. There are 4 caps, 4 bases that you can capture. And it makes for pretty interesting tactical play. A lot of the time, teams will get the close caps, C and D, and fighting will be a little bit more conservative on A, and B is kind of just generally off limits. Now we have Dash RGN capturing C with double IS4s here. We have Void capturing D with double mice, or yeah, double mice. It's not triple. Oh no, a mouse and an IS4. Either way, they're double capturing it. So, both close caps capped, but this is going to be the difference maker. Dash RGN seeing all those mice and instantly thinking, well, we have a Sheridan and he can run circles around them all. So we can just throw them onto A and they're going to have nobody fast enough to reset. TMA pushing onto B. But at this point, it's just going to be slowing down the cap difference and kind of equalizing that out. Provided that he captured that now, the cap isn't going to tick up further than a 1 tank difference. Now we have the mice of Void pushing up super aggressively. Double mice on 1 ramp, pushing Larry. They haven't taken much damage. Mouse gets shot on fire by a missile. And they're just bullying them out of C-Cap. Void able to take C-Cap, now flips or they haven't taken it yet, but they're slowing down the cap. Dash RGN needs to pick up some kills here, or else they're going to be down on caps. Positive taking some damage, but the damage just isn't coming in fast enough. Positive taking a shot and a fire out of a fire extinguisher, taking some more damage. The mouse is actually going down now. Positive is about a 2-shot. We have the 268 of Dash RGN taking a lot of damage here as well. I need to get the camera here. He's back in cover. Larry actually picks up positive. Sheridan picks up RNG for the win. Sheridan's going to be on a 1v1 with an E100 so far, with a 50B coming in the back. On the far side, Mio taking a lot of damage in his mouse. Probably going to go down. HP was completely against Dash RGN in the beginning of the match, but now they aren't able to pull it back fast enough. The 50Bs are split, and they're kind of just not being useful with their HP. That's kind of the trade-off with 50Bs. They're very soft. They take a lot of damage, as they did there. Mocha putting in a huge HE round. I didn't have the camera on him, but he took a lot of damage back there in the background. Megami not able to do much about this mouse, and the caps just aren't going in their favor. They're basically going to lose this match. The mice just completely bullying them off of C. They weren't able to pull off anything huge in terms of damage as the mice pushed. Not able to use their superior mobility either. Kind of just getting stuck defending C, which they weren't going to be able to defend. So now we just have the Sheridan here going down to the mouse finally. ending the match. Void with a iron-fisted strategy, able to pull off the win there. Not just going for a camp strat because they couldn't, and instead going for a full offensive onto the homeland of Dash RGN, which is C cap. Now, once they got on the cap and were aggressive, Dash RGN was just like, oh my god, there's so much HP coming at me, I can't put in enough damage. Now, they tried. They definitely tried. But at the end of the day, they weren't able to put in all their guns onto one mouse, and even then, it would have been a tough battle for them. Again, the Misa Void able to use corridor fighting to their advantage. Even just straight up pushing, it's tough to pen a mouse. Won't say it's impossible, because it's definitely not. But at this point, it's just HP sponging. Void taking advantage of the massive buffs to heavy tank HPs. It doesn't seem like much at first. 400 HP, only like one more shot. It's only one more shot from a 400 alpha gun. Well, yeah, except it's a mouse, which is gonna take a lot more than just one shot to take down. The mouse, obviously, taking advantage of its huge amounts of armor, huge amounts of hit points, and able to soak up damage until it dies. And even after it dies, sometimes it's pretty good cover because of how big it is. So, Void sticking with their strategy, more or less. They have one change this time. They have a Sheridan, which is probably to get more consistent just recon and just keeping a little bit of mobility to be able to even contest A cap. Now, Dash RNG, quad IS4, a mouse, and double 50B is letting go of their Sheridan, taking another IS4. We'll have to see what they change this time. They've swapped spawns. Dash RGN going for the close cap. Void going for the close cap as well. And we have Mocha going in towards, or getting some spotting, potentially being able to spot, but the angle just isn't close enough. So he's just getting some recon there. Sometimes you can spot things from that bush. You can spot things sitting up on this ramp, which is a popular lookout position, trying to get resets on C, or just anything crossing that way. Mocha's actually going to be getting onto B cap. Larry and Numbers getting onto A cap. And we're probably going to see a push this way again from Void. And it looks like that is exactly what's happening. TMA pushing up aggressively in front of the Mice, getting some early recon on decap. Mice actually aren't spotted pushing because of TMA pushing up forwards. Megami pushes back, pulls back, anticipating a push. Mocha comes up, puts a missile in, ricochets off the ice for a well-aimed missile, but not onto the upper plate. These Mice are just going to be pushing around the outside. We have AJ Gamer, Swifty for Life, and Positive pushing around. They're going to be proxied here. Pushing around this corner, the 50Bs are going to be able to put some shots in as soon as they turn their turrets. And it looks like the 50Bs are going to be doing just that. The Mice haven't turned yet, suspecting a trap, because this is somewhat common. Someone gets spotted on that corner, and it's all over. Larry giving away the trap, taking a huge amount of damage as well. The Mice were prepared for it. Now we have Mio in some trouble as he has Mice coming up the back. Swifty taking some damage, but it's only one mouse of 3. HP is actually coming back into the favor of, or not into the favor, but Dash RGN doing a good job so far of putting in damage. A mouse goes down. They're able to pick someone off. 50B is going to take some damage here, most likely. An HE shot going into the back. Actually, Moisture is going to be blocking Positive. 50B gets out without taking any damage. 11 is going to be taking some damage as well. TMA goes down, actually. Wonderful counter push on this side by Dash RGN, ignoring the Mice that were all stacked up on that corner. And rotating around, getting the softer IS4, even though it's not that much softer. Mocha trying to loop a missile into the upper plate, not being able to penetrate. RGN for the win, back, putting a shot into Mayo, keeping a crossfire on that side. Moisture Oyster going to be going in, using his HP, trying to get some shots into Mio, but Mio's doing a good job angling until he died there. Well-aimed shots by Void, take him down. 50B is going to be pushing around, pressuring the E100 and taking him out of the game. Moisture Oyster going to be backing up, trying to not take damage from these 50Bs. 18 has some shots in the chamber. One goes, bounces, penetrates the last one. AJ is going to be going down. Caps in the favor of Dash RGN. So far, okay, they had the caps until they died. Okay, and now the caps have gone back. I'm just going to say, Dash RGN has the caps right now. Mocha trying to get some shots in. It's 4 tanks against 3. Positive is a 1-shot. 28 only has 1 shot in the chamber. This is going to be a crucial shot. He bounces. Positive doesn't know that he's reloading, though. He suspects it because he backs off. Positive is going to be hanging in there, trying to get this clutch win. Dash RGN loses a tank, and now they're going to be down on caps again. Mocha going through the cap, putting a shot in. Positive is going to be hanging on to his life. Mocha here, the mobility and the HP. Oh god, what just happened? I'm just going back. Going to be trying to go for a kill shot. Megami isn't able to block. RGN needs to pick up Mocha or Positive. Positive. Oh no, what is this? He has to... Numbers has to put in this kill shot to win. And he bounces the shot. The win was in that 1 shot. He rushes the shot. Completely rushes the shot. Doesn't take a moment to aim. And throws the game. Right at the end, he needed to pen that kill shot. He had a little bit of time to aim. And he isn't able to penetrate that winning shot. Mocha putting in huge damage at the end. Crucial damage, taking out the 50B and moving around the battlefield, making tanks 1-shots, picking off 1 tank. Moisture Oyster coming in with the kills in the HP late game. Huge, huge. Now, again, Dash RNG were able to put out a lot more damage that game. But the mice just have so much HP that they're hard to deal with. Just in terms of how much you have to apply your DPM. Mocha sends me a friend request. I'll accept that. Clutch gameplay by him at the end. Now Dash RGN is actually going straight into another game in the match for third place, so we're not going to miss out on another game of streams. Dash RGN not being able to get into the finals match, but settling for third possibly, depending on if they beat Storm here. Dash RGN's readying up in quad IS4s, double mice, and a Sheridan, which is actually the same lineup as they had last game. No, it's not. That's completely wrong. I'm sorry. They didn't have any mice last game. They had double 50Bs in place of the mice. The rest of the lineup is the same though. Storm taking triple mice so far, an IS7 and a 268. Neither team has a lot of mediums to contest C-cap yet. The Sheridan might be able to cap C for free if Storm doesn't put any mediums into their lineup, or another Sheridan, of course. But I don't consider that likely. A lot of teams have at least 1 medium or 2, but who knows? Triple mice on Storm's side might mean that they're going to be playing primarily for B and A cap, which are in the town. C cap, of course, being up on the hill. Hyun unreadies, possibly taking a different tank. Now, looks like he was just checking his loadout. Happy Beaver taking the M60. So the Sheridan won't go completely uncontested on the hill unless the M60 doesn't get called towards the hill. Which I don't see why you would take an M60 in that case. But who knows? We are probably going to see... Okay, there are a few possibilities. I won't really say that something is going to happen for certain because nothing is ever certain. Oh, we have possibly 2 mediums on Storm's side. They could potentially go for an aggressive play towards C once they see the lineup. That's only a Sheridan on Dash RGN side. Nope, Happy Beaver switching back to the mouse. Storm is going to be playing mostly in the town. E50M flexible enough to play either town or C-cap up on the hill. The armor allows it to have some sort of utility in town brawls because of that. So in that case, it's a more flexible choice in terms of Storm's strategy, where they're going to be more town oriented just because of how many mice they have. Now, I could eat my words. Storm might decide to take the mice up, which would be something to see. But what I'm going to be expecting is Storm to play Capture B, their close cap, or not Capture B, Capture A because they're on the other side, and potentially push around and try to bully Dash RGN out of B area. Now, Dash RGN has the flexibility in the Ice Force to be able to decide whether they want to go towards town with their Ice Force, or even they could go up towards C. Now we'll have to see as we're loading into the game. Middleburg, triple cap, or 3-cap base, oh geez, 3-cap map. C is generally difficult to contest by either team. Sometimes ends up in a stalemate where each team is trying to get some bleed before they make a push, if they do end up pushing. Savage making me consider turning off chat for these streams, but we'll see. Sergeant Goop going around the outside here, aggressively around the town, trying to get some information on where RGN is in town. Up on the hill we have Numbers going into C-cap, getting spotted though, I believe. He got spotted. And even if not, the enemy knows that he's on C. Laying the pipe, going to be trying to get a reset shot. He does reset, but also takes more damage than he put out in return because of the Sheridan's alpha. Getting support from the IS-4s, they're going to be able to aggress town, as well as these mice getting spotted over here. Mayo's in a little bit of trouble, but not really, because he has tanks backing him up over there if Storm does decide to push. More salt, please. Actually crossing relatively safely. He should have been spotted earlier, but Mayo was not poking the corner in an effort to stay safe. 18 in a little bit of a pinch here, but he's able to use this corner to side scrape. More salt, please. Not able to connect the heat into the turret. Sheridan taking some damage up on the hill. More salt, please, taking a lot of damage as well. He's going to go down to IS-4 here. Most likely. He connects. He is taken down, but Storm has... Oh, I'm sorry for the camera work. Storm has counter-pushed around with the mice. Able to put in some damage. Storm is actually not that far behind in HP. A close game still. Laying the pipe. Actually being able to go for C-cap. Storm is going to have triple caps here. Storm's caps are going straight up. Sheridan goes down. Storm might actually win on cap here if they're able to play this correctly and not bleed so much. Triple mice here. Happy Beaver is going to be taking a shot from Hyun. There's a lot of guns in this fight here. Savage trying to put a shot in, not able to connect. Should be shooting heat. Focus fire kind of off on both teams. Happy Beaver is going down most likely though. But RGN has no caps. Storm has 3 caps. RGN realized this. They're sending the IS-4s onto B. Hyun is actually going to be going for A. So now Storm is going to have the gun advantage here for a little bit. Or not, because they've lost a lot of them. But Larry's going to be getting on B, slowing down the cap. Hyun's going to be getting on A, slowing down the cap. Storm loses a player there. Lime needs to pick up this kill. Laying the pipe, just chilling on C. Sir Rams a lot as well, just chilling over there. Out of the fight. Mayo getting support from his team. Lime trying to get the shot in desperately, not able to even shoot at him before he goes down. Sir Rams a lot, gonna be taking some damage here from the mice. He's trying to hide, but Hyun puts a shot in. 18 puts the shot in as well. Laying the pipe, not able to put in a lot of damage late game. Laying the pipe was just going for the long game, trying to Kolobanov this situation and keep them off his cap long enough for him to win. Now, laying the pipe could actually make a move towards Mayo. Dash RGN fanning out, trying to keep him reined in. He's going to be going around, trying to go for B and A. Larry bouncing off his side. It looks like it might have hit the rear. Another shot off the engine deck. Dash RGN equalizing the cap points. Laying the pipe, going in for the final push here. Whoops. Able to put in the kill shot on Mayo. Actually close game. He put their caps up to 945 there. Now, if Storm had focused fire better in their brawl with the IS-4s and the mice of Dash RGN, and if they had more support from their tank destroyer, it would have been a different game. Laying the pipe, actually putting in some damage there, as it must have been as Dash RGN pushed. Mayo putting in a ton of damage as well in the mouse. Mice actually carrying the game there. More salt, please. Having a rough day there, not being able to connect a lot of shots, as well as being unfortunate to be the spearhead in that push, or getting just focused out in the beginning. Mice not able to pen a lot of their shots. Probably the deciding factor in this who won this game. Pen ratios on Dash RGN much better in that regard. So, focus fire is important, again, provided that you pen your shots. If you're not penning your shots, you're not going to win most of the time, unless you have caps. Which Storm was actually doing well with the caps. They kept the caps in mind. Captures were their primary strategy from the start. At least that's what it would seem. But the damage, they weren't able to capitalize on their caps and rely on them for pressure. Well, they did cross pressure. RGN had to redistribute their resources at the end, but Storm just wasn't putting in the shots, unfortunately. Now, quad IS-4s, double mice, and a Sheridan this time. Same lineup for Dash RGN. Storm is going to be taking double mice, an E100 this time, a VK90, an IS-7 and an E50, and a 268. Happy Beaver saying GG's 07 before the game ends. Interesting. Anyways, we have Dash RGN going for A cap with their mice here. Happy Beaver in the VK90P going in towards B, side scraping beast here. The turret's actually very solid for what it is. 18 might able to, yes, gets the reset shot in with HE. Happy Beaver not needing to poke that at all. He should have just capped it. More salt, please. And Impact, along with Sergeant Goop going around the outside, but double IS-4s in the back. You see this here. Keeping those tanks at bay. They won't be able to push through here for fear of taking damage. Mio, I'll stick with Mio. Mio taking some shots. More salt, please. And Lime, more salt, please, and Impact. Pushing towards A cap. Storm is going to be trying to pulley dash RGN out of here. Mio taking some more damage. Mice of Storm being more careful with their HP and being able to put some damage in so far. Happy Beaver is going to be pushed on by Larry on this outside corner. Taking a shot, but also putting one in return. 1807 overextends for the push to put a shot into Happy Beaver, but able to connect and not take damage in return. Storm not being able to punish this. Mio and Hyun coming in to back up Larry, working on Happy Beaver on the outside. More salt, please, trying to draw some aggro, but it's not going to work here. Happy Beaver takes a shot. He's going to be down to 437 hit points. Lime taking a huge amount of damage. When did that happen? He goes down, in fact. I was going to say he got pushed around from the back, but that's not what happened. He took all that frontally. Savage taking a lot of damage as well as the Ice Force of Savage and 1800 pushed out. Sergeant Goop going to be trying to get some kills here. Trying to put Savage out of the game. Bouncing a shot from the Sheridan in the back. Storm not too far back on HP, but down on guns. Savage still hanging in there. Storm not being able to take out the guns. And that DPM difference because of the gun advantage is going to be showing itself now. Sir Ramsalot again way out of the fight in the TD. Laying the pipe, being late to the fight. Impact goes down. Laying the pipe's going to be laid into by Mio and Larry. And Sergeant Goop goes down on the outside. This is going to be a win for Dash RGN. Congratulations on third place for them in this Ascent Tournament. Sir Ramsalot, Kolobanov situation, clutcher kick, he's being told. Can he do it? It's going to be tough. Caps against him. And definitely not going to be able to pull it off. I was just kidding. Storm, with the aggressive play, not working out in their favor. Not committing as much as they should because of the IS-4s of Dash RGN sitting in the back. I don't even know which ones they were because their names are just kind of weird. I think it was Larry and Savage. Or it might have been... yeah, I'm not sure. But the double IS-4s in the back, scaring off Storm's push, as they would have been getting completely free farm into the sides of the mice had they pushed. Now that might have been a good trade if Storm was able to put focus fire in on that corner, but even then pushing into those mice with the support of IS-4s all the way in the back are not going to be the optimal strategy. Dash RGN able to rotate around their hold, and putting in the damage where they needed to. Larry coming in with Hyun, and I don't remember who. I think it was numbers here. Able to put in shots on Happy Beaver and make Storm's push fold once it devolved into a hold and kind of a stalemate. So that's it for today's games. We'll check these results here. Achu actually making it to the finals in their group, playing against Insurgents. Matches haven't taken place yet. I think. Or maybe they did. No, they haven't taken place yet. Pramo going to be playing against Purple in the finals for their group. straight, making it to the finals as well against GMA. GMA actually pulling off a win against Flash Thunder, I believe. Yeah, winning against Flash Thunder. Oh right, GMA is actually Tianchi's clan. I forgot about that. GMA, kind of a dark horse here. Not really a team most have heard about, but created by a player that actually recruited for Pincer back in spring season of 2018, I believe. So, recruiting mastermind there, able to put a team together and beat Flash Thunder. RGN's going to be facing off against the Iron Fist of Void Virtus. And we just saw Dash RGN win against Void in their final match today. So, key takeaways for today. Scammo and R potentially out of the top 8, most likely out of the top 8, and I think almost guaranteed, but I won't make that guarantee since I haven't done the precise math on it yet. But most likely out of the running for top 8, being replaced instead by Flash Thunder and Straight. So, top 8 so far is going to be looking like it's going to be Pincer, Pramo, RGN, Purple, Void, Rain, the Rain team we followed today. Or not Rain team. Also Rain, Dash RGN, Flash Thunder, and Straight. So that's going to be looking like the top 8 for the professionals tournament later on in May. So, a lot of good things to see so far. Hopefully some good matches in the top 8. And excited to see those games. Good games tonight by Dash RGN. Able to pull off most wins except against Void. Hats off to Void as well, and all the other teams that Dash RGN played. All players on this stream putting in work and dedication to their teams and their clans and able to pull off some good games. So with that, I'll be signing off for now. Thank you for watching my stream. There'll be another one on Saturday. I have yet to decide who I want to follow, so stay tuned for that. Stay safe, everyone.